news about Trump and Epstein and different subjects like that. It's a little bit shocking about the truth that came out. Now, I have some information about why Trump is actually involved with Epstein and why some of this information, maybe you could say he doesn't want it to come out. Maybe you could say this is some suspicious activities, but I think this puts him in the clear. This is leaked audio. Leaked audio, guys. Leaked audio. But we're going to wait for a couple people to join in before we talk about this leaked audio. This leaked audio is absolutely mind-boggling. We already knew that Trump was talking to the news about how Epstein stole some of his employees. But it gets a lot more deep and a lot more dark than that. And this is just information I found out from the liberal hive mind. Shout out liberal hive mind on YouTube. And no, the man that makes those videos isn't liberal himself. I think it's just a funny YouTube name. But I found him recently this year. I don't know when he started making videos, but he's pretty big. He has 1 million subscribers on YouTube. But let's wait for a couple people to join in, and then we'll really get onto this topic. It's quite crazy, quite interesting. We also got the Nancy Pelosi bill that's in, the Senate that might pass. I don't think it will pass because she's lined everyone's pockets. Nancy has lined everyone's pockets. But we do have this Nancy Pelosi bill that's supposed to come out, stopping from senators and stuff like that from trading stocks. But I guess she got to the right age of 80-something years old, and now she can't trade on insider information anymore, huh? Oh. Well, I got a crazy, crazy news about Trump. Honestly, I just heard this. I heard the leaked audio recordings of him discussing and talking about Epstein. He isn't what you think he is, because in my mind, this kind of puts him in the clear. Now, I don't know if they were pointing a camera at his face or if this was what this was, but this isn't in the mainstream media as far as I've seen, as far as I'm concerned. This is not in the mainstream media. This is leaked audio from Donald Trump talking about why his relationship with Epstein and why he kicked Epstein out. Yo, what's up? We got 6 people in here. Everyone drop some likes. Let me know who's in here. Comment. Really appreciate you guys. But yeah, let me know who's in here. Meme of the day. They photoshopped Donald Trump's lips onto Donald Trump's eyes, and he literally looks the same. Which is crazy. Crazy. We're going to put this here too. We're going to put this here. No jobs for Indians. Trump tells Microsoft and Google to stop hiring Indians. Not trying to be racist here, but they are taking a lot of Americans' jobs. It is facts. And I like this, Donald Trump. I like this. Keep up the good work. Let me know who we got watching. Smash that like, subscribe button. I'd love to know who's watching in here. We're 3 minutes in. If you guys got any questions, comments, we're going to be talking about your favorite topic today. Once again, Epstein, your favorite topic. We're going to be talking about why Trump kicked him out of Mar-a-Lago. One of the reasons he kicked him out of Mar-a-Lago. And it turns out the rumor is true. The rumors were true about why he kicked him out of Mar-a-Lago, but it goes much deeper than I could have ever expected. It's much worse than the rumors 5 or 6 or 7 years ago why Trump kicked Epstein out of that Mar-a-Lago. But drop a comment. Let me know where you guys are coming from. Let me know who's watching, what city, what state. Love hearing from you guys. We love Indians, but they can't be taking our jobs. Not in our American jobs, at least. Don't forget the hat. Hey, hello. Hello, my fellow Indians. I'm not going to say fellow because I'm not Indian anymore, but bad news for you guys. No jobs for Indians. No more stealing American jobs. It's America first. I love you. I love that you love Mr. Trump. We also like what is your name of your prime minister again? What's the name of the prime minister in India? Modi. I think his name is Moody. He seems like a great guy too. Mahdi, however you say his name. But we got big news on that Epstein file. Release that list, trust me. Hello, the UK. Moody, am I saying it right? Double tap the screen, like, subscribe. Let's get some likes going in here. We only got 2 likes in here, huh? Spammers will be removed. It's only a matter of time. Hello, Marina. How are you doing? I hope everything's okay with you. I need to chat with you more. Release the files. I do not do Hunter Biden's crack. Hunter loves crack. He makes his own crack, so it's safer. Do I remember you? Honestly, no. Now, if you dropped a super chat, I would remember you. I'm not Hunter Biden, but much appreciated for your concern. Double tap that screen, guys. Double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap that screen. We got a few things that we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about, is Trump on that list? Just give it a few minutes, guys. Slam the likes. When we get the 5 likes, we're going to be talking about the truth of Mr. Trump and Epstein. Oh, excuse me. What about the Diddy pardons? What Diddy pardons? What about the Diddy pardons? No jobs for Indians that are not in American citizens. Smash that like button, guys. Let's get the 10 likes, matter of fact. 10 likes and I'll expose the truth of Mr. Trump and Epstein. Oh, you love Israel, huh? Damn, Eric, you went to a Diddy party. Was it in the 90s or the early 2000s? No, I told Chris that's where we met. They kicked you out of the Diddy party? Kicked you out of the Diddy party. That's crazy. Welcome in, Eric. Damn, you went to a Diddy party in 2020. I'm loved, brother. If you're just going to keep hating, I'm just going to have to remove you again. I don't understand why. You just like to get removed. I don't even understand your purpose. Guys, I got evidence. Give me 4 more likes, and I'll tell you about the truth behind Epstein. Don't you want to know the truth of Epstein and Trump, the leaked information I got? This ain't mainstream media, but this is a video, not a video, sorry. This is an audio recording. This is an audio recording of Donald Trump. Don't you want to know what he said in this audio recording? Don't you want the source for this audio recording involving Trump and Epstein? AI audio recording? No, it's not AI. It's real deal. India loves Israel, huh? I got some important info to tell you guys. It's like you don't want to hear it, though. Yeah, you know what? That's going to change a little bit, buddy. That's going to change a little bit. Because Trump does not want Google or Microsoft hiring Indians if they're not going to be, U.S. citizens in the first place. No, this was not CNN. Okay, we almost got 10 likes. Someone double tap the screen. I'll talk about Epstein. Guys, just one more like. We got something crazy to tell you. I'm going to first off just start here. Someone's going to drop a like. Okay, here we go. We got 10 likes. Okay, we got 10 minutes in with 10 likes. It's a sign. Yes, I'm a U.S. citizen. I was born in Florida. If you guys got any questions, comments, drop some super chats. But first thing I'm going to say is off the bat, a leaked audio recording. This is a great YouTube channel. I definitely recommend you guys go watch it. It's called The Liberal Hive Mind. The Liberal Hive Mind. Fantastic, amazing channel. So definitely go check out that channel. That's my source. But this leaked audio is probably all over the internet at this point. It's Trump talking about why he kicked Epstein out of his Mar-a-Lago. The Mar-a-Lago in South Florida. Why he kicked him out. So here's what happened. Here's what the audio says. From Trump's mouth himself, Trump said the reason that he kicked, well, first off, we heard it in the mainstream media yesterday. The reason Trump kicked Epstein out of that Mar-a-Lago was because he was talking to his employees and stealing them. But it gets a lot worse than this. Here's where it gets crazy. Epstein was going to Mar-a-Lago. He was stealing Trump's employees. We heard about 5, maybe 6, maybe 7 years ago that Trump kicked Epstein out of his Mar-a-Lago back in the early 2000s because he was talking to a young girl at Mar-a-Lago. Now here's how everything ties together. The truth is that Trump used to, sometimes Epstein would come to Mar-a-Lago. He came there a couple times, and Epstein was stealing Trump's employees. Some of them were spa workers. Some of them were young spa workers. And they weren't doing anything creepy with Trump. They were not doing anything inappropriate or creepy with Trump. All they were doing was massages and stuff like that for any people that wanted to come and stay at Mar-a-Lago, etc., etc., etc. Yes, Liberal Hive Mind is an amazing channel. Hit the like, subscribe button. So yeah, they were just doing massages, regular spa treatment. Some of these girls were 15, 16 years old, probably younger than that, to be honest with you. So Trump said that Epstein would come up to these girls and he would have them quit working for Trump and started working for Epstein. So they quit working for Mar-a-Lago and they started working for Epstein. And Trump didn't know what the hell was going on. His hiring manager, some of his other employees were telling him that Epstein is stealing our employees. He didn't fully understand what was going on, but when Epstein came back the next time, he warned him. He said, don't do that anymore. And what did Epstein keep doing? He kept trying to talk to minors and have them come work for him instead of Trump. Instead of working for Mar-a-Lago and doing spa stuff that was not sexual or anything like that. So they got tricked. They got offered more money by Epstein so he could do messed up things to them. They got tricked. Trump was trying to protect them. And then Trump told him, all right, that's it. You did it after I told you not to do that shit anymore. He said, all right, now you're being an asshole. We're not being friends anymore. Get the hell out of Mar-a-Lago and never, ever come back. And then years later, now here's the fucked up part. Years later, Trump found out that one of these girls, a couple of these girls that Epstein approached and stole away from his company when he wasn't overlooking some parts of Mar-a-Lago, when he was there and he just went to the spa and Trump was hanging out in Mar-a-Lago, Epstein was elsewhere in Mar-a-Lago. He came up to the spa girls and convinced them to work for him. And Trump didn't see or realize any of this shit happening. And then when those girls left Mar-a-Lago, never to talk with Trump or his team again, those girls started working for Epstein. And a couple of them became victims. Unfortunately, they became rape and other kind of victims. Trump tried to protect them. He tried his best to protect them, and these girls got taken advantage of. And this is actually one of the reasons that Trump was one of the only people that testified against Epstein. And, you know, when the FBI was calling people and when the victims' lawyers were trying to get evidence, Trump was the only person that came up and spoke to the FBI and spoke to the lawyers of the victims to try to give every ounce of evidence he had to try to bring these people down. Now, this is also another reason that they don't want this information coming out. But if you guys have any questions, comments, anything you want me to read out loud, we got 708 people in here. We got the comments moving like that. If there's anything you want me to read out loud, drop some super chats, guys. But I'm going to keep continuing with this story because it's really disgusting and disturbing. Now, this information was all right. It was all right at the beginning. Yeah, you can call him a snitch if you want, but PDF files belong in the wood chipper. I'm glad this guy snitched on Epstein. I'm glad. Now all he has to do is snitch even harder than ever. But that's why he's worried about these files coming out, because that information is all in the court records and in the documents. I'm telling you guys right now, come watch this video again in 6 months or 12 months. I'm telling you, it's because Trump was at Mar-a-Lago and some of those victims were stolen from Mar-a-Lago. They were, working for Trump. Nothing ever happened to them bad. I'm sure it's all in the court transcripts. That's exactly why Trump wanted to release these court transcripts, to show you guys that he never did anything bad. And the witnesses that testified and the woman that testified against Epstein will clearly say they were working for Trump and they had nothing bad or sexual go on or anything like that when they were working for Mr. Trump. And then Epstein came along to Mar-a-Lago and he started stealing Trump's employees, the spa workers specifically. And when he started stealing the spa workers, Trump realized this, as head manager, some people at Mar-a-Lago that were working, because Mar-a-Lago is a huge, huge place. So he doesn't realize everything going on under his roof, but the managers and everything like that would tell him what's going on when people would quit or leave. They told him what's going on, so he told Epstein, "Stop stealing my freaking employees." And Epstein said, "Yeah, okay." Then he comes back again and again and again and keeps trying to steal employees. And a couple of the girls actually became Epstein's victims. This was after Trump cut all ties with Epstein and told him to get the hell out of Mar-a-Lago. It's incredibly crazy. Now, some of this information, a live, conversation between Trump and, I don't know if it was a reporter or who exactly it was, but it was a live conversation between Trump and basically someone, but it wasn't posted on mainstream media or anything like that. The audio leaked, and for example, it's on Liberal Hive Mind. Check out the recent video on YouTube, Liberal Hive Mind. He exposes all of this. If you guys have any questions, comments, anything you want me to talk about, discuss, drop some super chats, let me know. It was nothing about real estate or anything like that. This story adds 100% up in my head. And if you watch this video of Liberal High Mind and you know about the rumors, it has not been on CNN. The only part that's been on CNN is Trump saying that he kicked Epstein out for stealing his employees. The whole audio leak is not on mainstream media yet. It's not on the whole mainstream media yet. So you got to listen to this leaked audio clip. It tells you that little bit of information that was not leaked on CNN or MSNBC. CNN would never show it. Damn right. Smash that like button, subscribe. If you guys have any questions, comments, anything you want me to talk about or read out loud, just drop some super chats. Join the membership I got going. If you're a member, your comments will be priority, and I'll read them out loud. I'll talk with you one-on-one. You can join the private Discord that's members only, and this has some really good people in it, like lawyers, doctors, business owners, investors, restaurant owners. You get all kinds of benefits. Bank people, financial investors, investment bankers, all kinds of stuff. All you got to do is join the members. Join the members for that, or you can drop a super chat if you guys have any questions, comments, anything you guys want to talk about. But yeah, that was the truth behind the Epstein situation. That was the truth. But double tap the screen, like, subscribe. The Trump audio is all over. Is it all over? I haven't seen it until recently on a specific channel, Liberal Hive Mind. Let me know if you guys have any questions, comments, anything you want me to read out loud, talk about, discuss. Thank you for subscribing. Join the membership, guys. Join the membership. If you have a question, you can drop a super chat. All the Trump audio is all over the UK. I don't know about that. Did you hear the same information I heard? I've always supported Trump since his beginning term in 2016. Let me know where you guys are coming from. You're probably thinking about the small clip. I'm telling you, this is a full clip of the whole conversation. You don't realize how evil and twisted it is. That's exactly why Trump wanted the transcripts and other stuff to come out. Shout out England. Shout out India. Shout out Germany. If you guys want me to talk about tariffs, Israel, anything like this, I answer all questions via super chats. If you guys didn't notice, the chats are moving like this. Shout out Trump. Let me know where you guys are coming from. Shout out Nebraska. Shout out New York. Shout out Denmark. Shout out California. Of course, I supported Trump before he ran for office. He's an amazing, fantastic businessman. Shout out Florida. I'm from Florida. Arkansas. Shout out Arkansas. But not believing everything you read and see on the mainstream media is really key, guys. Really key. Really, really key. You're fired. Joaquin, did you hear my explanation about the recent Trump affairs, or should I restate it for you? Excuse me. If anyone has any questions, any comments, anything you want me to talk about, drop a super chat. If it's Elon, Trump, Benjamin, Netanyahu, anything you guys want to talk about, tariffs, let me know. Let me know where you guys are coming from too. $500 live viewers. Does anyone have any good questions or comments? They want to talk about the tariffs? They want to talk about Trump's amazing business deals? 1.3. Trump was in the first Hell's Kitchen. I actually did not know that. Trump was in the first Hell's Kitchen. 500 viewers about in here. If you guys have any questions, comments, drop some super chats. We got the chat moving like this. Elon versus Trump. Yes, I still support Elon. I hate human trafficking. That's why we need a closed border. We can't let all these illegal immigrants come into our country. If you guys have any questions, comments, anything you guys want to talk about, we also got a new South Park episode coming. We got a new South Park episode coming, guys. We cannot forget about this amazing deal going on. 0% tariffs on U.S. goods. Thank you for subscribing, guys. It's not rage bait. It's 100% serious. We're talking about our president here. Why would it be rage bait? The majority of Americans that voted for Donald J. Trump. Shout out Minnesota. If you guys want me to talk about the whole Trump Epstein situation again, I've been talking about it. What's up, dude? How are you, brother? It's not rage bait. It's a hat. Get over it. We got a lot of questions pouring in here. Hundreds of questions. Thousands of comments. Free India from Pakistan. Isn't the conflict over? Hello, Scotland. Close the border. It's pretty well closed, actually. We have the lowest crossings in probably 50, 60, 70 years, maybe. Maybe ever. Maybe the lowest border crossings in history. Maybe the lowest border crossings in history. Who knows if that list will ever come out, to be truthful with you, but there's a high likelihood it will come out. Free Palestine of Hamas. What do you want to know about global economics? If you guys got any questions, comments, you can drop a super chat for a full-blown entertainment lesson, whatever you want. Third term for Trump, absolutely. Some of these questions are decent. I'll answer them or I'll acknowledge them, but there's a lot. He's not going to pardon Maxwell. The UK has nothing to say about immigration right now, even after Trump calls out Stammer, or however the hell you say that guy's name. That's a long-winded topic. If you want me to talk about currency exchange, economics, stock market, cryptocurrencies, alligator Alcatraz, then drop a super chat. Gulf of America. Paul, please remind these people. What do you want to join? My Discord so we can talk, chat one-on-one on here. If anyone wants to talk one-on-one with me, they can join my Discord. And we got multiple people in there. Link in the bio for the Discord. But if anyone really wants to support the channel, they should join the members. Because if you join the members, you're going to be getting a lot more benefits than just a super chat. And I will read every single one of your comments out loud as well. Trump going to pardon Diddy. He wants out. Who wants out? Diddy or Trump? I think Diddy's going to get house arrest anyway. But when we're talking about Diddy, let's talk about Diddy for a second. Diddy got charged with a lot of things, and he should have got charged with a lot of more things. That just shows you when you got money, you can get out. But honestly, I know some people that are like Eric, for example. He said that, if he does, sorry, my phone was acting weird. I'm trying to pull up the new background. But Eric said that if Trump pardons Diddy, he really doesn't know about that one. A lot of people will probably stop supporting Trump if he pardons Diddy. But is he going to pardon Diddy? Probably not. Could he pardon Diddy? Yeah, he could pardon Diddy. Cartman as Kirk would be hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Do we guys got any more questions about Diddy or about Trump pardoning anyone? Drop a super chat. I will talk and discuss about it. Join the membership, though. If you guys join the membership, it'll pop up right here. I will read all your comments out loud. Peace through strength. Peace through strength. How many wars did Trump end? Tell me down below. I think at least 4. Actually, let's see. There's that one. There's that one. There's that one. Maybe 3 or 4 wars Trump has ended. Probably 3, maybe 4. Trump has ended many wars, guys. Don't lie. If you want me to name them, drop a super chat. If you guys have any questions. 5 wars? Can you tell us what 5 wars? Tell me what 5 wars Trump has ended. What 5 wars has Trump ended? Let me know, guys. Name some of the wars Trump has ended. Someone said Iran, Israel, Cambodia, Thailand. That's 2. Let's get 3 more. Can we get 2 or 3 more? 2 or 3 more. What wars did Trump end, guys? Tell me. India, Pakistan. We got 3. Hey, bro, how are you? We got 3 so far. Let's see what other wars we can squeeze out. I got one more in mind at least. Cambodia and Thailand were shooting rockets at each other. What do you call that? I call that basically war. But someone else named some other war that Trump ended. Pakistan said Trump deserves to be nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize. Some in Africa, that is a right answer. That is the right answer. Now, what number are we at? 3 or 4 now. What other wars did Trump stop? No, I don't think Diddy should be pardoned. Hell no. His ex-girlfriend testified against him, and that still didn't get him that long in prison. That's crazy. But I'm not going to lie. She was in on a lot of that shit. Congo is in Africa. Any other wars that Trump has ended? Let me know. Kosovo. That's actually an interesting thing. I think he might have prevented conflict in Kosovo. That could actually be 4 or 5 then, if we count that one. I wouldn't call that ending a war, though. I'll call that preventing a war. So we won't count that one. Trump can lose his presidency tomorrow. Politics will not change. I will still want a closed border. I will still not want any illegal immigrants coming into the country. I still will want little government and low taxes. If you guys have any more questions, comments, let's get some new people that are interested in dropping some super chats with any questions, comments, anything they might want to talk about. Why would I cry myself to sleep? Trump is president. It's amazing. He's doing an amazing job. He brought in about $2 trillion in 1 week. $2 trillion. This man is making money like this. He's making money like this. Double tap that screen. Let's get to 100 likes. We got 566 people in here. Let me know if you guys have any questions, comments. Listen, there's plenty of liberals, Democrats, non-Trump supporters. I talk to them every day in my Discord. And a lot of them still love the entertainment aspects of this channel. It's a funny situation. We got you guys crying about Trump. We got you guys hating on me and I'm laughing at you. And, we got a lot going on. I'm surprised Diddy beat 3 of his charges. Pakistan and India, yup. Trump ended that war. I love Trump. And Trump loves you. He loves America. We got comments coming like this. Coming fast, coming fast. If there's anything you guys want me to read out loud, talk about, let me know. I'm not from Montenegro, but that's hilarious. I'm from the United States of America. If you want me to read the long comments, you got to drop a super chat. I'll read them all out loud. Happy birthday to you. I don't even see what your name is. I'll sing you happy birthday if you join my Discord and message me it's your birthday. I'll call you and wish you a happy birthday one-on-one. But yeah, happy birthday, Basie. If that's how you say your name. Have a great birthday. Have a great day. It's also one of my friends' birthdays today. And last week I had 3 friends' birthday parties I went to. 3. 3. Shout out India. 3 birthdays. The story is that Trump is reportedly reporting to give Diddy a pardon. He's going to give Maxwell a pardon. And he's going to give all these people a pardon. Bullshit. I want to see the real facts. I want to see the real facts. Trump hasn't given anyone a pardon. But did you guys hear about the Pelosi bill in Senate? The Pelosi bill. No more stock trading in Congress. Isn't that amazing? That is amazing. I didn't pass yet. I don't think it will pass, but the Pelosi bill would be amazing, so we can't have stock trading in Congress. Not that it's going to matter. She's already made her $300 million. Happy birthday to your stepfather. Happy birthday to everyone, all the July birthdays. Happy birthday to you. The South Park episode is hilarious. I watched it last night. Trump has endless W's. That's right, sir. Let's pin that comment. Hit the like, subscribe button. Hello, Shadow. How are you doing? If you guys got any questions, any comments, anything you want me to read out loud, South Africa does love Trump. I met a guy from South Africa the other day. He's like, where are you from? I said, America. And the first thing he told me was, do you support Trump? And I said, why? And he said, because I love Trump. And I said, you love Trump, huh? I said, I love Trump too. And then he's like, fuck yeah, Trump. And then I told him that Trump exposed his South African president. Hell yeah, everyone spam MAGA down below. The judge helped Diddy. Trump has too many W's. Every single day we're winning. Trump's tariffs are bringing trillions of dollars. Over $7 trillion made by Trump. Just with this tariff deal. Just with this tariffs. $7 trillion. And that's not even including direct tariff income. That's just including new investments because we're kicking their asses with these tariffs. If we include the money that we made, holy shit, we made so much more. Let me know where you guys come from. Of course I smile at my haters. I love my haters. I don't care if you hate me, if you voted for Harris, you hate Trump and all his supporters. I love you guys. I love every single one of you. I hope you're having a great day, a great evening. I hope you had a great day at work. If you guys have any questions, comments, anything you guys want to discuss, let me know. Just drop a super chat. It's that simple. But let's move on to another topic here. I love you, brother. There is no proof Trump did anything with Epstein. 100% accurate, Dina. What evidence? There's no evidence of Trump doing anything appropriate with children on video. But you know what there is evidence of? There's evidence of Biden sniffing children and touching them inappropriately. Now, I'm not saying that's criminal activity, but it's extremely disgusting and weird, at the very least. But every single day on the TV, when Biden was near kids, he would sniffing on their hair and sniffing all over their neck and sniffing all over their diapers. Disgusting, disgusting MFer. Disgusting MFer. That's all I got to say. Disgusting. This is not rage bait. This is American news. He's not in power. I don't give a flying shit. I don't give a flying fuck. Sorry about my language again. I'm trying to make it more friendly here, but I really don't care. If you want me to read your comment, you can drop a super chat like everyone else. But let me know where you guys are coming from, what city, what state, what country. I'd love to hear it. We got hundreds of billions of dollars from Japan. I think it was $500 billion we got from Japan in the trade deal. $1.3 trillion from the EU. $750 million from the EU to buy American energy. I remember you. You're from Kentucky. Yep. $750 million from the European Union just to buy American energy. And $550 billion, no, it's actually $600 billion in direct American investment. I'm not ignoring you. I get hundreds of comments like this. I get thousands of comments a live stream. If there's something you want me to read out loud, talk about, discuss, just drop some super chats. What do you mean? 12 billion lost from what? This guy brought in over $7 trillion. 7 billion is peanuts for this guy. I don't know how to get on slow mode. I tried it before. I don't think YouTube has slow mode. Let's see if there's a slow mode. No, there's not a slow mode. There's no slow mode for chats. Let me know where you guys are coming from. What city? What state? Hey, thank you, Ricky. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Who is that? Patrick as your profile picture? Over 7 trillion. No, 1.5 trillion was from the EU deal. I'm talking about total deals done. 7 trillion. Thank you, Donald Trump. Do I have a membership at this golf club? I actually do have a membership. If you want to support the channel, the best way you can do that is join the membership. I will read all your comments out loud as long as you're a member. But I just got this membership going, so if anyone wants to join it, they're welcome to join it. So anyone wants to be my first member, that would be awesome. You get all priority. You get priority in the comments section. When Diddy doesn't go free, when Maxwell doesn't go free, are you guys going to apologize to me, or are you just going to move on and forget about it? Because I refuse to let you forget about it. In 2 or 3 years, when Diddy doesn't get a pardon and Maxwell is still in prison, I'll say, hey, remember when you guys said Diddy was going to be free? And you said Maxwell is going to be free? They're still in prison. Or Diddy might get house arrest, unfortunately. But we'll see. We'll see. If they go free, I'll admit that I'm wrong. But they ain't going free. They ain't going free. If there's anything you guys want me to talk about, discuss about, a lot of these tariffs will be over soon. That's all I'm going to say. If you want me to talk more in depth about it, I can. I'll give you my every last bit of energy and opinion. Just drop a super chat. But the tariff situation with Japan is pretty much over. I believe they just have to wrap up the deal, but the details are already done. They just got to wrap it up. There's about to be a trade deal with China. They just got to wrap that up as well. And then, a lot of these people, a lot of these business owners that are affected by tariffs will be okay if they're buying stuff from Japan and China. That list might come out. Trade deal to lower the tariffs on America. Trump has publicly lashed out these past supporters and weaklings, accusing them of buying into a Democrat hoax relating to Epstein. Past supporters? I don't know if these people are really past supporters, but Trump has every right to lash out. Now, I know this is going to sound sick and disgusting. We should definitely attack human trafficking that's going on at the border, specifically when there's tens of thousands of children involved. We should definitely lock up everyone involved with the Epstein thing. But I hate to say this. I don't think Trump wakes up in the morning and says, Oh, I'm so worried about the Epstein situation. He probably thinks, holy shit, they're out to kill me. Iran is trying to kill me. All these countries are trying to ruin America, and we got to get shit back in order. I don't think he wakes up in the morning and says, oh, I got to hurry up and release this Epstein list. But once again, if the Democrats really cared about children, they'd be talking about these 320,000 children that went missing because of Biden's open border policy. But J Money, you should be my first membership. You should join the YouTube membership. And you can be in the private Discord for working class Americans, business owners, people that work hard, investors, bankers, and also you get many other benefits when you're a member. There's going to be member-only live streams. There's going to be content first. You're going to get to see content before anyone else. And not only that, you're going to be able to take any request you want. If you want to see some gameplay, some commentary about some gameplay, I know there's a game on stream that you showed me that was called Trump's Making America Great Again. I would play that and give you some commentary. Anything you want. I'm just asking for some of you guys to join the membership that you want your comments read out loud, you want priority in chat, you want to support the channel. That's really going to help. I really appreciate the super chats, but that's the best way to support the channel. Yes, a Trump video game. I'm going to play it. Hit the like, subscribe button. Hey, thank you, Drewby. There's going to be a Discord behind this membership. It's only going to be working class Americans. It's going to be everyone that actually has a job, because I noticed, I'm not trying to put dirt on anyone's name specifically, but a lot of people that are currently in the Discord do not work and they still live at home and they don't have much going. I mean, that's fine if you're young, 18 or 19, whatever. But I'm talking about, this is going to be a real deal community. A community of actual business owners, lawyers, doctors, investment bankers. This is going to be a solid community, and it's going to be a members-only community. And not only that, there's going to be members-only live streams. Now, I might not get hundreds of people, 500, 700, 600 people. There's a free Discord, by the way. Anyone can join this. And a lot of people that are going to be in the members-only Discord are still in the free Discord. It's all fact. There are a bunch of lawyers and doctors, but the problem is we got lawyers, doctors, truckers, 9-to-5 people, anyone that works a job mixed with a bunch of Democrats and mostly Democrats and liberal people, commies, and people that don't work jobs. You got a lot of comments and questions, but hey, my #1 hater is back with his fake accounts. Really appreciate that, but anyone saying that kind of bullshit is going to get instantly banned permanently, so peace out. If you guys really gave a flying fuck about the children, you'd be talking about how your favorite president, Joe Biden, lost 320,000 kids at the border. So you'd be questioning that kind of shit. But you don't question it. You attack Trump. You really don't give a damn about... You don't give a damn about the children. You just care about putting Trump in prison. I wish you guys could just admit that already. I just wish you could admit it already. Because that would make everything a lot easier for me. Then you could just say, oh, I don't really care about the children. I just care about putting Trump in jail. I would probably think you're disgusting, but I would at least respect your honesty. 2 genders. That's right. There's only 2 genders, guys. Anything else is pure delusion. Pure delusion, guys. Pure delusion. Even a lot of Democrats admit the delusion of anyone that thinks they're a dog, an ant, or any other weird ways they want to identify. But let me know where you guys are coming from. What city, what state, what country? Okay, now the comments are moving again. I was like, why are they kind of... How do you feel that people that stayed sheltered during the vid and got comfortable living off the government? Fuck them, brother. Why the hell would you want to live off a government that can't even take care of you properly? You should be working all day, every day. You should be chasing your dreams. Don't get comfortable living off the government. Don't get comfortable living off the government, because I hate to tell you this, but Trump is probably going to pass some federal law soon saying you can only be in Section 8 for 2 years. 2 years maximum. Then you can get a JOB. It's that simple. You can't be living off government assistance for the rest of your life. Oh, we got haters. We got haters. If you guys want to ask me any questions, drop some super chats. I'll answer them all out loud. The Democrats in chat, they're all living off assistance, I guess, because if they actually had any questions, they could just drop a super chat. Once again, guys, I'm not answering any personal questions unless you drop a super chat. If you really care so badly about what I do or about my personal life, you can drop a super chat, I'll tell you. That's right, Lunchbox. Welcome back. This is capitalism, my friend. This is capitalism. Hit the like button, subscribe. Let's get to 100 likes. We're at 94, guys. Over $7 trillion brought in by Trump in the last 6 months. I've never taken $1 of assistance in my life from the government. None. If tariffs are so bad, why do other countries place them on us first at higher rates? Answer that simple question. I'm still waiting for one Democrat to answer it. They can't. I don't care if illegal immigrants pay $100 trillion. And I like how you said immigrants, because immigrants do pay taxes. But a lot of illegal immigrants do not pay taxes. Fun fact. Especially if they're getting paid cash under the table. And another thing is, a lot of them that pay taxes don't pay taxes on purpose. They're just taking out of their check before their employer pays them. They're just taking out of their check. It's not like they're filing on TurboTax. You guys are hilarious. A lot of Americans don't pay their taxes. You think all the legal immigrants pay their taxes? You're delusional. You're delusional. I'm happy Trump is president. And that's what matters, guys. We got the right man in office. We got the right man in power. If you need a job, 160,000 new jobs were created last month. Maybe you could be one of the new ones created next month, since July is almost over. I'm not talking about state taxes. Jesus. If you guys have any questions, comments, anything you want me to read out loud, drop some super chats. I'll answer all of your questions. I haven't seen any evidence of Trump protecting the Tates. But that's a hilarious question. Maybe I've seen little evidence. I don't know. But that isn't Trump directly. Maybe some people are related in that, but that isn't Trump directly. Trump! Funny Republican! Smash that like button. We're almost at 100 likes. Let's go! If you guys want to support the channel, join a membership. All your comments will be read out loud as long as you're a member. I love everyone. I don't care if you're a Democrat, Republican. I love you. I don't care if you hate on me. Actually, I did get this hat for free. Oh! Welcome, brother. Welcome to the membership. Congratulations. You are the first member. I just opened this membership not too long ago. So congratulations. Shout out J Money. Much appreciated, brother. That's awesome. Thank you for joining the membership. Much appreciated. I speak English. If you guys have any requests, any comments, anything you want me to talk about, much appreciated, Walking. Much appreciated. Once again, shout out Walking for being the first member that we just opened up, guys. Also, a little Espanol. Look, you even got that special name on you. Look, you got the green name. No one got the green name. You got the green name. OG member. Maybe I should change my members' names, but that's what your name is now. OG member. Welcome to OG member. How do you feel about that name, Walking? OG member, is that a W? Trump's approval rating is hilariously high. Even after this Epstein thing, he has the highest Republican rating in the last 50 or 60 years. Democrat Party, their approval rating now is 36%. Needs some work, yeah. What should we call the members then? What should we call them? Someone tell me. Someone tell me what we should call the members on the channel. Walking, maybe you can decide the official name for the members. Maybe you can decide the official name. Trump's approval rating is 99%. Only the 1% of the Democrats don't like him. The little red ants. Okay, that's fire. I can't even lie. That's fire. The little red ants. Okay, I'm going to do a poll. The little red ants. Trump's approval rating. 99% of America loves Trump. No, I'm just joking with you. I know it's not 99%. I just like to troll with you guys a little bit. It's a joke. Guys, damn, you're getting so offended over a joke. The red hat really pisses you off, doesn't it? Respectfully, what's your honest take on Trump's past connection to Epstein, especially with the recent news? Just trying to understand, not judge. What do you mean by recent news? Are you talking about the news I reported on earlier, how Trump spoke about any other ones? Oh, red tamales. I like little red ants better. But yeah, let me answer your super chat question. My honest opinion is that there's no evidence that Trump has done any PDF activity. For instance, there's no proof of Trump doing anything illegal or inappropriate with kids on photos, videos, anything like that. But to talk specifically about what you said, there is something that's going on right now that's very interesting that Trump exposed. This is a leaked audio. Now, everyone knows the audio that came out on CNN How Trump said, oh, Epstein was coming to Mar-a-Lago, stealing his employees. That's why he kicked them out, removed them, stuff like that. That's why he kicked them out and removed them. But the full audio release, the leaked audio, I don't know if it was from the same person or if this was a private conversation or what. I don't think it was private, but the mainstream media didn't post this. This was leaked. So Trump, the story I believe behind Trump and Epstein was this happened in the early 2000s, probably before 2010, maybe 2005, maybe 2004. I believe around then somewhere. So Trump had Mar-a-Lago. He invited Epstein there a few times, yada, yada. Epstein came there. He came there, and, Trump warned him because he got news. First, he was stealing his employees. Trump didn't realize this because Mar-a-Lago is a big place. There's a spa. There's other things going on. Creepy enough, Epstein went to the spa there, I think. I don't know if he was getting massages. Hopefully nothing like that or anything like that. But stuff like that was going on. And then Trump got news from his, hiring managers, from the other people at Mar-a-Lago that people are quitting and they're going to work for Epstein instead. And Trump warned Epstein. He said, hey, don't do that. Do not do that to my employees. What the hell are you doing? You're stealing my workers. You're stealing my workers. And then Epstein came back. He just kind of blew it off like, I'm Epstein. I do whatever I want. I'm richer than you, Trump, even though Trump is richer now. He might have been richer back then too, probably, but Trump didn't give a damn either way. He told Epstein, don't do that again. Don't do that again. Epstein came back. He kept stealing employees. He kept stealing specifically spa workers. Spa workers, which was crazy. And then when he did it again and Trump found out, Trump kicked him out and said, never, never come back. Now here's the effed up part. I don't think Trump was involved in this. I don't think it has anything to do with Trump. But he tried to protect these women. But some of these women, later on, Trump believes, they asked him, what about this woman that was Epstein's victim? She came from the spa, right? Trump said, yeah, I think she did come from the spa. Unfortunately, one of the people that Epstein stole from that spa later became a victim. And a lot of these women were underage. I'm not confirming or denying Trump did anything, but there's no evidence that he has done anything. But, it's kind of creepy that what went on. And at the end of the day, Epstein did steal some of Trump's workers, and he did do inappropriate stuff to them, and they were victims. They were victims, unfortunately. Now, Trump is not responsible for this. He tried to protect them the best he could. He kicked Epstein out. He said, never come back again. He warned him one time. He found out he was doing it again. He said, no, we're done. No more friends anymore. Nothing going on. Drewby, I'm still waiting for that membership, brother. But let me scroll up. What did you say? I don't think we even know how Epstein got his money. That's a really interesting comment, but I think we do have an idea how he got his money. Blackmail. Diddy got nothing on Epstein. That's right. Of course he dated her young. Melania is 20 years younger than Trump. J Money. Oh, you changed her name, huh? You changed your YouTube name. Now, I think that's part of the reason that Trump wants the court documents to come out. He wants the court documents to come out because then they're going to realize that this woman that worked for Trump was probably defending him, saying, oh, I used to work for Trump. He never did anything inappropriate to me. But then Epstein came along and he started abusing me. I used to work for Trump, but Epstein tricked me to work for him instead. Yeah, maybe you can use this for gaming. I like that name. But if you guys got any more questions, comments, anything you want to talk about, you can drop some super chats. I read them all out loud. I believe it is illegal for a U.S. company to employ illegal immigrants. At least if they're working on the site and working in the U.S. Everyone will be judged eventually in heaven. Trump is 80 years old. He's been going bald for the last 20 years. Hate to tell you, but I guess you're just getting this news now. But anyway, if you guys got any questions, comments, let me know. Drop some super chats. I don't know, man. It's just a random number. 20, 40, 30, 60, I don't know how many years. The majority of men, when they get older, have male, hair loss. Luckily for me, I have beautiful hair. Even though you guys don't get to see it a lot because I like wearing this hat. But if I'm ever out and about traveling, doing videos, not talking about Trump, you can definitely check out my videos because I will not be wearing a hat the majority of the time. You can see how awesome my hair is. Hit the like, subscribe button. Let me know where you guys are coming from though. Yep. Both my grandfather and my father have hair. Male balding does not run in my family. I do wear this hat in public sometimes. But I'm saying for the majority of travel vlogs and videos I like to do, I don't like to make it political every single video. Tell chat how much to remove that hat. I'll be cheap for you guys today. Let's say $20 super chat. $20 super chat. Hell, drop a $10 super chat right now. I'll take off the hat. 10 or 20 bucks, I'll take off the hat and show you. It's just for a second. I can go like this, showing my hair. If they want it off for the rest of the live stream, drop 40 bucks. Just to show my beautiful hair. If you drop 10 or 20 bucks, I'll take it off for a minute or two or a couple minutes. No businesses have closed due to tariffs. No businesses. Everyone spam MAGA in the chat. Let me know where you guys are coming from. What city? What state? Drop some comments. Let me know where you guys are coming from. And everyone spam MAGA, 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 MAGA. There we go. There we go. We got a bunch of MAGA in chat. No one listens to me. Only 10,000 subscribers and millions of monthly views. No one listens to me, bro. I completely get it. Every day when I open up my YouTube studio, I completely see that. My analytics says it all. 0 views, 0 subscribers, nothing, bro. It's because everyone hates Trump. That's why he lost the election in 2024. Man, I wish Trump would have won the election in 2024. Maybe I would actually have some viewers and people that cared then, man. Man, I wish. Life is sad. I should have just been a Harris or Biden supporter. So I could have been on the winning side when Harris won the election in 2024. Man, that would have been awesome. I'm just joking, though. If Trump had a shadow of real involvement with Epstein, even if it was never proven, would you honestly be able to walk away? Or is this channel a hustle? This channel is not a hustle. I really enjoy making YouTube content. I'm really passionate about YouTube, all politics aside. I do make travel videos and all kinds of other content. And those do get a bit of views as well. But of course, live streams get the most views. But I do live stream travel videos too, and they do just as well. But I really enjoy political content. But if what do you mean if he had a shadow of real involvement? What do you mean real involvement? He had real involvement with Epstein. But if you're talking about PDF activity, then if that's proven, I won't support Trump. I'm not going to walk away because your party says, oh, Epstein, Trump. You think I'm weak-minded? I have my own spine and backbone. If I didn't have backbone, I would have folded a long time ago to these comments and said, well, all these comments hate Trump. The majority of them are Harris supporters, so I guess I gotta change sides. I gotta buy a Harris hat. No, it's because I actually have a backbone. I don't care if my opinion's unpopular. I mean, it is more popular to support Trump, but I think on this YouTube stream and shit, a lot of people are Harris supporters. A lot of people are Democrats. I don't know the actual numbers because YouTube doesn't show analytics for who's a Republican or a Democrat, but I have backbone. It's not all about a hustle or anything like that. It's because I actually like the direction the United States is going in. It doesn't matter if Trump was president or if it was someone else that had the same values and the same politics as Trump. I would still support it. I wouldn't even care if it was a Democrat. If they believed in having strong closed borders and a strong economy, I would 100% support them. I don't really care about any of that other stuff. But just because, oh, Trump was friends with Epstein 30 years ago, cool, bro. That's not really proof of a crime. That's not going to make me stop supporting someone because they were accidentally friends with a criminal. But that's all I got to say on that, bro. Honestly, I don't know what you're talking about, everything getting more expensive. Gas has gotten a lot cheaper. Food seems to either be cheaper or around the same. It's only been 6 months. MAGA. Things are not getting more expensive. The same people that claim that things are getting more expensive completely ignored that in 2022 to 2023, the prices of groceries and gas went up above 35% year over year. They completely ignored that. Not one single complaint. Just, okay, Biden, thank you for being our president. Not one single criticism. I think I was the only person I knew that was complaining about prices, other than a couple other people that really did like Trump and really did notice in the economy. The tourist industry is horrible where I'm at right now. But I'm not talking about the U.S. The soda tax is fucking horrific. Then don't buy shit from Canada. Stocks are skyrocketing. And doesn't matter. Canada will fold eventually. They're eventually going to say, oh, we're getting fucked. We need to get rid of the tariffs. I'm talking about Europe tourism when I said tourism is dead here. Because I'm currently not inside the United States. So that's why I'm telling you guys tourism is dead here as well. Canada will fold. They're a bunch of puss. If you guys have any questions, comments, or if you really want to support the channel and you want all your chats read out loud, for as long as you're as a member, you can drop a super chat. I mean, not a super chat. Who got Tesla stock or Doge? I've been a fan of Tesla, and I got into Tesla in 2017. I still love Elon Musk. He's just not good with politics. He's a traitor. He switched up on Biden. And he was acting like he was supporting Biden. Then he dropped Biden. He said, fuck Biden after Biden didn't do what he wanted. Now he says, fuck Trump after Trump doesn't do what he wants. Every single time a politician doesn't do what Elon likes, he says, fuck him. I mean, I would do the same thing, to be fair with you, but, like, what the fuck? If I was in Elon's shoes, I mean. But if I was myself, no, I'm going to stay loyal. I'm going to stay loyal to whoever is loyal to me. I'm not just going to care about businesses growing. But I understand if I was Elon Musk, I would do the same thing. But I'm not Elon Musk. I'm Graham. So the Doge cuts got codified by court. Trump has never been convicted of grape. Never. Southwest Florida plant life? You're from Southwest Florida? I'm from Southwest Florida too. Thank you, brother. Love you, Nelly. Have a great week. W. Graham. Thank you, guys. What's up, dude? How you doing? Release the files. But this is a W. Doesn't matter if you hate Trump or love him. This is a Trump W. There's no arguing that. I answer every single super chat. I get thousands of comments per live stream. But guess what? I never once ever missed a super chat question. Not once. Your baseless allegations bother me more than anything else. But they don't even bother me because nothing bothers me. But if something did bother me, it would probably be all these baseless claims and allegations. It's okay, Democrats. It's okay. If you feel lonely, drop some super chats. Better yet, if you feel lonely, drop a membership. Doesn't matter if you hate Trump. We can be a community. We can be a family. And there's a special Discord. By the way, I'll send you a link, J Money, to the special Discord. But let me finalize everything. Let me fix some things. And we'll get this going. Message to the left. Life's hard. Wear a helmet. That's right, J Money. I'm going to pin that comment. Have a great day, Crimson. Sorry I didn't get to all your questions, but we did have a bit of super chat questions and we had a lot more other questions. Even though you don't drop any super chats, even though you're not a member, I appreciate your frequent support because it still supports the algorithm in my channel. I hate Candace Owens. I don't even watch her. They're saved. Clandence Owens. Clandence Owens. What did I quote from her? I don't watch her content. What quote did I say that's from Candace Owens? Please tell me. I haven't watched a single Candace Owens video all year. And quite frankly, I can't remember ever watching any of them. No, Donald Trump lies about a lot of shit. But he's better than Harris. He was the best option for America. She denies dinosaurs and she denies the moon landing. I mean, I can understand denying the moon landing, but denying dinosaurs, that is flipping crazy. Teflon Don Trump 2028. That's fake news. I'll believe it when I hear it out of Trump's mouth. First it was he wants to pardon Maxwell. Then they visited her. They did not pardon her. Now it's, oh, Trump wants to pardon Diddy. We've been hearing that for the last 3 months. I've not seen an ounce of evidence. What's the furthest I've been from the USA? Or outside a resort? I'm so confused about this question. I've seen lots of dinosaur bones. Barbie, 2023. While not universally embraced as a woke, the film tackles themes of feminism and societal expectations. Societal expectations, yeah. The Barbie fucking sucked, man. That was like the #1 woke movie of 2023. That was the wokey year. 2023 was the year of the wokies. 2 chicks traveling Australia. Are you really 2 chicks traveling Australia? You U.S. citizens? Yeah, Barbie was the wokey movie of the year. I remember that shit. That was when the world was getting mad woke. You see a dinosaur when you look at birds, turtles, and alligators. Great point. Howard Lutnick, aren't you the man from the Discord? It made all women cry. How many people we got here? 296. If you guys got any questions, comments, anything you want to talk about, drop a super chat. Much appreciated. Guys, if there's something you want me to talk about, just drop a super chat. I answer every single one of them. And it's a long explanation. Howard, you still didn't answer my question. Are you the guy from the Discord? No, you matter. Every single one of you guys matter. But if you have something you really want me to answer or talk about or discuss, drop a super chat. Barbie, I fell asleep halfway. No, I would probably fall asleep right away. Regular movies, I fall asleep halfway. But Barbie, I'm falling asleep in the first 2 minutes. I do discuss. I've discussed every single super chat. We've had nice back and forths. The Last of Us 2023, a post-apocalyptic drama series, praised for its diverse cast and LGBTQ plus representation. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Pray to Jesus. Pray to Jesus. Pray to Jesus. Praise Jesus. Oh man, the woke movies. Oh, we could make an entire live stream right here, right now. Hit the like, subscribe button. Can't praise Jesus if you're making false allegations with no evidence. I'll talk about Israel for some super chats, because I've talked about it a million times before. I'm keeping my distance from devil worshippers. Keeping my distance. I don't praise Trump. How many times do I gotta say? He's made many mistakes. He's lied just like every single president. Alligator Alcatraz is awesome. As someone that's from Florida, Alligator Alcatraz is flipping amazing. Yesterday, my friend actually drove up to Alligator Alcatraz. He should have sent me a photo. Should have sent me a photo. But he told me he went there. He said, damn, bro, anyone trying to escape Alligator Alcatraz is definitely going to die. Keep knocking on, but you won't come in Jesus first. Look at all these Diddicrats. They don't believe in a God. Why am I not surprised? Not an immigrant, brother. I was born in America. Cry, cry, cry. You still got Trump for the next 3.5 years. Trump, 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 Trump. Cry, cry, cry. What does an American look like? Let me know where you guys are coming from. Chat don't get the reference. How dumb can you get? Who's the number one rage baiter? Why am I number two? Who's the number one? Now you got me curious. The person that's knocking is a demon. The majority of American voters voted for Trump. And a lot of people love me, even Democrats. They find me entertaining. They support the channel. Mostly the working Democrats that can actually, drop super chats. I am actually going to go to Alligator Alcatraz with due process. I'm just not going to go inside. I'm just going to do a live stream from the outside. I'm a Native American. Trump. Hell yeah, brother. Go Trump. Hell yeah. Hit that like, subscribe button. I'm a United States citizen. No, I just got to drive from my home in Florida to Alligator Alcatraz. It's that simple. Thank you. Definitely Candace Owens, number one. She's a rage baiter? How is she rage baiting people? I think I go harder than her. These people will let these labooses in the house, but they won't let Jesus in. Maybe I'm an idiot. What the hell does that mean? W, thank you, brother. Trump is growing in popularity. Oh, I know what that means. That's the devil, huh? La boos boos. That's the devil, huh? $100,000 Trump rally in England days ago. Hundreds of thousands, sorry. Hundreds of thousands rallying in England for Trump. And people say they hate Trump. Explain that. Explain it. The Canadian Prime Minister should be a convicted criminal. He's just not. And Justin Trudeau should definitely, as well. I know he's not in power anymore, but he should have definitely been a convicted criminal. For sure. Alligators deserve takeout food too. Why don't I get sued? Because Democrats don't have any money. It's just a joke. Just a joke. It's just an opinion. What do you want verification on? That I'm a U.S. citizen? I can give you verification. If you drop a super chat, I'll give you 100,000% verification that I was born in the U.S. and that I'm a citizen. I have my passport right here, actually, but the only way I'm going to show you guys it is if you drop a super chat. Otherwise, it's not worth the time. Excuse me. Drop me some super chats and I'll come to Israel. Free Palestine from Hamas. No, I'm not going to show you my ID. I would show you my passport, though. Should I show them the license, the Florida driver's license? But then I'm going to have to cover all my information. Well, I'll show you guys like this, maybe. Do you want to see it? Who wants to see the Florida driver's license? I'm going to cover all my information. Actually, no, I don't even want to show that. What if I accidentally leak my info? But I will show you my passport if you guys really want to see. I'll show you guys my passport. Drop a super chat. Nah, I'm not trying to dox myself, bro. I ain't gonna leak it. I ain't gonna leak nothing. Unless you show a super chat. Then I'll leak it. I'll show you guys my address. W Mods. Yeah, I'm not gonna have to show it because no one's gonna drop a super chat request in it. And they ain't crazy. They ain't crazy. They're fake crazy. Fake crazy. W Florida. Hell yeah. Any more questions, comments, anything you guys want to talk about? They ain't crazy. They ain't coming to get me. They're fake crazy. But if you guys have any questions, comments, anything you want me to talk about, we can talk about how wonderful President Trump is. We can talk about how amazing the tariffs are. Drop some super chats. Let me know. Join the membership if you really want to support. All member comments will be read out loud. And shout out Tennessee. Shout out Tennessee. They do indeed want to join, Dandy. You can be my viewer for free. I don't mind it. Big, beautiful Bill. That's an amazing, amazing Bill. I love the new South Park episode. Very hilarious. I actually watched that last night. It's not too chaotic to drop interest rates, buddy. Do you realize the interest rates to buy a car right now is 10%? Drop those interest rates. Let's go to the beach with that hat. Shit, man, I will do a live stream going to the beach. But you're going to have to drop a big super chat for that, for the show the hat. If you drop a $40 super chat or a $50 super chat, I will do a live stream broad day, just walking up to people with this hat on, pointing the camera at their face, and let's see if we can get any reactions at the beach. The middle of the summer. Epstein, what do you want to say? What do you want me to say? Talk about Epstein, Richard, or is just you just saying Epstein? 50. Let's make it $50. We'll do this a live episode tomorrow. $50 super chat. We're going to go live tomorrow on the beach. We'll wear this hat. We'll point the camera at people. We'll walk down the street. The beach is about a 15, 20-minute walk from here. There's a shopping mall right near the beach. There'll be lots of people walking around. And we'll see if we can get anyone's reactions. Set up a table and ask questions? You want me to set up a table and ask questions? Possibly. Maybe. I would be more down to walk up to people with this hat, and if anyone says anything, we can ask them questions. I'm not, what's his name? What's that one guy's name? I'm not Charlie Kirk, brother, but I can definitely troll people as hard as possible. I'll troll them hard as possible. $50 super chat. If anyone's interested, it doesn't even just have to be J Money. It can be anyone. Oh, excuse me. I'll do unbelievable trolling. I can try to get people as mad as possible with this hat. We'll see if anyone would say anything, and I'll point the cameras at their faces too when I'm walking. I guess no one wants to see that, huh? I guess no one wants to see that. Nah, I won't get punched. I'm 6'5". I don't think I'm going to get punched. Hit the like, subscribe button. Clips for days. Probably. You're 5'7". You would not punch me. I promise. Just that comment alone makes me know that you wouldn't. No, I love Jesus Christ. I'm Christian. What's up with Rosie O'Donnell's citizenship, really? Why does everyone keep talking about that? What is going on with that? If you drop $100 super chat, I will walk down the street with this hat and a Speedo on. No shirt, just a Speedo and this hat. They don't have guns in Sacramento. Nothing will happen. Was that a request to talk about Epstein? All you said was Epstein. Did you want me to talk about Epstein? I asked you if you wanted me to talk about Epstein. I thought that was just a comment. Epstein, I don't think Trump's on that list, but anyone that is on the list, put him in the wood chipper. You're right. No one wants to see that. No one wants to see that. Put anyone involved that did PDF crimes, of course, in the wood chipper. He's not on that list, and I don't think he did any PDF activities. Maybe he's on that list. Maybe he's on that list because I explained earlier, I don't know if you were here listening, but there is a whole situation with Epstein coming to Mar-a-Lago. Coming to Mar-a-Lago. Yes, including Trump. Whole situation. Epstein came to Mar-a-Lago. Trump was there. He went to some spas and stuff like that inside Mar-a-Lago. Epstein then stole some of Trump's employees. Next time he comes, Trump yells at Epstein after he finds out from the hiring managers and other people that Epstein is stealing employees. He says, never do that again. Epstein comes back, thinks he's some big shot. He keeps stealing Trump's employees. Trump confronts him. He says, we're not friends anymore. Get the hell out of here. And then years go by. I think maybe 2 or 3 years goes by. The victims in Epstein's first charge in 2006 happens. And Trump is the only one that cooperates with the FBI and testifies against Epstein and talks against him to the government. Because one of Trump's old workers was an Epstein victim. That's right. One of Trump's old workers was an Epstein victim. And that's exactly why Trump wants these court documents to come out from Florida. Because this victim probably testified in court and said, Trump's a great man. He's never done anything to me in his life. Epstein took advantage of me. He stole me away from Trump and Mar-a-Lago, and he abused me and used me. That's why Trump wants the Florida transcripts to come out. He wants the court documents to come out, but Florida appointed judge that was appointed by Obama denied it. Why would he deny it? Because he knows what's in it. And he knows that Trump is a good man. And that he tried to protect his workers, but they got stolen away from him when he wasn't paying attention and looking. It's disgusting. It's sad to say, but that's really my theory. Most of this is proven, or at least proven with some of Trump's statements, but that's the whole story behind this. If you guys got any other questions or comments, anything you want me to talk about, drop some super chats. And definitely check out the Liberal Hive Mind. Liberal Hive Mind on YouTube. That's the first place where I saw a lot of this information come out at. Hit the like, subscribe button. If you want your questions answered whenever you want, if you want to be a part of a special community in the Discord, you want special live streams, one-on-one content, you want to support the channel, please join the membership. It's really disgusting what happened. One of Epstein's victims was an employee from Mar-a-Lago, which he poached in 2001-2000. Epstein was still going to Mar-a-Lago guests in 2007. No, I don't believe that's true, but I would have to check all the information out. But no, I don't believe that's true. Because as soon as he started stealing guests from Mar-a-Lago, Trump kicked him out. Not guests, I mean workers. Hit the like, subscribe button. Don't you know the legal age for working in Florida? That answers all your questions right there. High schoolers need jobs too. MAGA. No, if Trump is a PDF, we'll simply throw him in prison or do worse to him if possible. But we need evidence. Just because you're on that list does not even necessarily mean you committed a crime. If you guys got any questions, comments, drop some super chats. If not, I might wrap this up and take like an hour break. Pictures don't prove a crime. It's 21 in a bar. In Florida, you can work at 16. You can even work at 14 in Florida, by the way. If you guys didn't know. A break from speaking facts. If you guys have any questions, comments, drop some super chats. I will answer all of them to the best of my ability. Just because you're a Democrat, if you're a Republican, it really doesn't matter. We can be friends. We can have a nice discussion. I have a Discord. It's free. Link in my bio. I don't know about any of that. I don't know. I haven't seen any evidence. I haven't heard about that. I'm voting for Trump again in 2028. What are you talking about, bro? Harris won in 2024. Hit the like, subscribe button. Let me know where you guys are coming from. What city, what state, or JD Vance. Vance would be good too if Trump doesn't run. I'll give you guys another 2 minutes or 3 minutes, something like I'll give you guys 2 minutes. You guys have any questions, comments, anything you want to talk about? Trump just saved all these migrant kids. Thank you, Donald Trump. You guys got any questions, comments, anything you want me to Google, look up, drop some super chats. The mental gymnastics it took to believe in Biden. Who here honestly believed in Biden? Now that I'm talking to a lot of liberals and Democrats, a lot of them even admit Biden was not that good. He was horrible for the economy and the country. Even the ones that hate Trump's guts admit this. Thank you, by the way, Tony. Much appreciated that super chat. Let me know where you guys are coming from. What city? What state? Cultists? Don't forget fascists. Hey, Riff Reaper, how are you doing? If you guys really want to support the channel, this is a million times more important than super chats. I love super chat questions. If you have them, you can drop them. But the number one way to support the channel, to be part of the community, to join the Discord that's going to be members only, to get members only content, members only live streams, is to join the membership down below. Join the membership down below, guys. Now, we had a couple names for members. One of them was, we're going to have a new name for members. We're going to call it, what was it called? The Red Tiny Ants. Do you think that's a good name? I'll do one more poll. One more poll. Let's do a poll. For my YouTube members, Red Tiny Ants. Let's see if you guys like that. Hold on. Doing a quick poll. Red Tiny Ants or something else? Let's see. For the level 1 membership, Red Tiny Ants or what should we do? Vote down below. Just Red Bull, my friend. Just Red Bull. You guys don't like Red Tiny Ants, huh? Nah, I guess you guys don't like it. What, David? What? I have no clue about that crypto scam that you're talking about. The majority of America voted for Donald J. Trump. Let me know where you guys are coming from. Smash that like, subscribe button. We're going to head out here in a minute. Unless someone drops a membership or a super chat or anything good you guys want to talk about. How do I believe you? They all saw your super chat. It was highlighted. That's why you pissed them off. I love Donald J. Trump too. Smash that like button, subscribe. If you guys have any more questions or comments you want to talk about, you can drop a like or whatever. Drop a like, super chats. Join the membership if you really want to support me in the channel. It's much appreciated. I love Christianity and I love Donald Trump and I love America. Was what any good? My membership is amazing. If you want me to talk about the Epstein files, we've been talking about that for the last almost 2 hours now. Drop a super chat. We can talk whatever specifically you want to talk about. Anything about Epstein, anything about whatever. But I love you all, guys. I love you all. Yeah, I read your super chat out loud. Did you not hear what I said? You want me to read it again? Where did it go? Where did it go? Here it is. The mental gymnastics it took to believe in Biden. Yep, the mental gymnastics. What do you mean you got knocked off? I still saw your super chat, brother. I don't know, but Trump is trying to encourage Europe to do the right thing and stop with the illegal immigration. I've already answered this question from you, Captain Beefy, every single live stream for free. YouTube closed on you. Did you hear what I just said? I read it out loud again for you. I can read it again. You guys don't know any of my opinions on anything, especially if you just got here. If there's one thing I could change about Trump's policies, what would it be? One thing I could change is give zero money to any other country that does nothing for us. If you do nothing for us, we shouldn't be giving money to you. That's one thing I would change about Trump's policies. He's given a little bit too much money to other countries. Other than that, yeah, it's all good, I think. And some policies and other stuff. I'm sorry to say, but I would cut funding for every country. Every country. Every NGO, every country, everything. Goodbye. Any other super chat questions? If anyone drops a super chat, we will continue on. If not, I'm going to take a short break here. We'll be back in about an hour. Diddy should roast. Agreed. Any other questions, super chats, anything you guys got to say? Let me know. That's true, David. I talked about that earlier. Oh, I hope Diddy doesn't get 6 months probation. That's horrible. All right, guys, we're gonna. Hey, what's up, Hank? How you doing? Does anyone? Here's your last opportunity. You guys got 1 minute. I've already went past. Probation is a joke. Hey, Eric. I'm gonna. Fuck, I need water. I'm gonna end the stream now, unless you guys have any other questions, topics, anything you guys want to talk about. Make America great again, MAGA. If you really want to support the channel, join the membership. You will be a priority in the comment section. Every single one of your comments will be read out loud. I've talked about Epstein for the entire stream. Oh, if 6ix9ine can get out, Diddy is going to be free in no time. Yeah, it's like the whole thing with 6ix9ine. Everyone forgets that he was a PDF file, which is disgusting. He got charged with it. They just remember he snitched on a gang. They don't remember he's actually a PDF file for another court case. Thank you for subscribing and liking. Any final questions, any comments? 60 seconds and counting, and we're hopping off. We'll be back, though, guys. There's a Discord you guys can join. Link in the bio. Free. The Discord is free. Hitting that like and subscribe button is free. But if you guys have any final questions, comments, super chats, memberships, anything, we'll continue on for another 10 or 20 minutes. If not, we'll leave. Sub to a Trumper. Hell yeah. Much appreciated. All right, 30 seconds. This is your last chance for any super chats, questions, anything about Epstein, Elon Musk, Obama, Joe Biden, whatever you want to talk about. Anything, even if it's a troll comment, all super chats are read out loud. 20 seconds, guys. If not, peace out, everyone. Have a great evening. I will be back in an hour. Stalmer, he's ruining the country. I am a leftist. Can't you tell? Peace out, guys. Have a great evening. Catch me back here in an hour. I'll be here. Peace. Jesus is King.